All right, folks, what is going on? Everybody knows this is Southern, not State. This is rivalry week. I know some people want to say State, not Southern, but we don't recognize that over here. But nevertheless, we're going to talk about this game that is going to be playing this Saturday, and this right here is really a toss up in my opinion, and it is not because I feel like either team is necessarily better than the other. It's not. It's because I think both of these teams are extremely identical. They're just like each other, and I don't know the makeup fully of the Georgia State Panthers, but based on the numbers and the way both teams have played so far this year, it looks like this game could go either way. So I want to talk about this, give my thoughts and opinions in this preview, and we're just going to go from there because I still feel like Georgia Southern's going to win this game. But when I was looking at the numbers and I was looking at the games won and lost, and I saw how Georgia State lost a couple of games, whatever the case may be. Well, they lost one game, and I saw how Georgia Southern lost their two games. You really can't delineate from either team saying which one is better. So I'm going to look at this from a statistical standpoint, and I think I want to line this up a little bit better. Yeah, so you guys can see this. These teams are very, very, very identical, and I'm actually, not necessarily concerned, but I don't know where to start, like who has the edge. I looked at it on ESPN. ESPN has Georgia State winning just by like 50.5% and have us a 49.5% chance of losing. This game is basically a toss-up. The line is -3, for Georgia State. So that's basically, you get 3 points for being at home. I don't see who has the edge in this game. You look at both of the quarterbacks, they're basically statistically tied in some cases. I think, JC French has like 160 yards more than their quarterback. But the flip side of that, the running back, Brock has more rushing yards than Jalen White. But they've carried the ball the same amount. It's really weird. If you like, I'm gonna go in so you can look at this. You see the rushing right here, and you look at the rushing right here. Both of them carried the ball 39 and 38 times respectively. And like I said, the problem with Georgia Southern, which could be the Achilles heel of this game, is us able to run the ball. We haven't been that efficient running the ball. Georgia State looks like they're a little bit more efficient because they have a little bit more average carries. But you look at their second running back, Wilkerson. He has 22 carries for 92 yards. OJ Arnold has 18 carries for 91 yards. And it's like I said, both of the teams are like extremely identical. You even go back up to the passing yards. If you can go up here, you look up here where I want to say his name right, Villu. I think I said that right. Villu, he's thrown for 717, 68% of his passes, 62% of his passes, I'm sorry, 6 touchdown passes. And JC French also, 60, he threw for 885, 63% of his passes. And he also has 6 touchdowns. I think he has 1 interception, or whatever the case may be. I can't look at it all the way over here. I haven't stretched it far enough. But nevertheless, these teams are extremely identical. Now let's look at the receiving yards. Look at the receiving on the line it up together so you guys can see this. The receiving yards, once again, fairly identical. Hurst, their wide receiver, has 15 catches for 237. He has 3 touchdowns. Burgess has 15 catches for 225, 1 touchdown. Now the flip side to that, their tight end, it looks like he's like the second receiver for them. He has 14 catches for 145 and 1 touchdown. Fromm has 9 for 72 and 1 touchdown. But our second leading receiver has 19 catches for 204 with 2 touchdowns. So it's very similar. Very similar. And I don't know what you would take away from this game. I really don't. Because both teams are like extremely identical. 7 extra points, 7 field goals made. Let's see. Over here, our kicker has a little bit more extra points. I think we scored more points than them. When it comes to everything under the umbrella, everything under the umbrella of scoring, but like we've done that, they do have more field goals made. 5 of 7, we're 5 of 6. I mean, it is extremely, extremely identical. Now let's look at the defense. Look at defense. Let me go here. Let's look at the defense. All right, the defense right here. I can't line it up properly. It's fine. Robinson has 14 tackles, 21 solo. Marquise Watson Trent has 15 and 35 solo. Abraham has 4 for 17. Gamble has 17 to 23, which is I'm actually pretty surprised that we have more defensive backs with tackles. Honestly, their front seven look like they're getting at the ball a little bit more because more of their linebackers are getting tackles as well. So that's pretty interesting. A lot of our defensive backs are in the trenches trying to get some make some plays. Stampley has a sack. Swint has 2. Robinson has 1. Abraham has 1. So they've been getting at the quarterback a little bit better than we have. Elijah Fall down here has 1. I don't know if y'all can see that. There it is. He has 1, and Isaac Walker has 1 as well. So if anything that you could take away from this, the defense of the Georgia State Panthers have been getting at the quarterback a little bit more. If you want to delineate anything from there, that's what it looks like with that. As far as interceptions go, Pringle has 1, Gilmore has 1, Watson has 1. I want to see if I can, I'm going to look at this real quick. Let me see if I can. Okay, for us, we have 1 and 1. Looks like Gamble and Stampley. There we go. So basically, that's what we have going on here as far as the team. I don't know what to say when it comes to this team. I think at the end of the day, we are in for a fight. You know, I think we're in for a fight. I don't see where any of these teams have an advantage over another. Like I said, if anything, Georgia State seems to get after the quarterback a little bit more, but at the end of the day, there's not much of a difference. The numbers don't say anything. The wins and losses don't say much of anything. We basically, we lost our 2 games to fairly superior teams, and Georgia State just had a bye, but they did beat Vanderbilt. But beating Vanderbilt is not much anything. I think if we play Vanderbilt, we'll probably beat Vanderbilt. So, but these are 2 evenly teams. I am extremely interested to see how this plays out, because I don't know how this is going to go. Full disclosure, I'm not going to be at the game. I'm going to the Atlanta Falcons game on Sunday, so I won't be at this game. I'm not doing 2 games back to back. I'm going to be hanging out with the family, and I'll watch the game from here, and I'll give my thoughts and opinions on that. But other than that, this is basically what we have, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is a very even game, y'all. This is a very even game. I don't know where to go with this. I really don't. Looking at the numbers, looking how all this plays out, I mean, it is really, to be honest, it's really a toss-up. If I say anything, if Georgia Southern plays their game, they should win this game. But then again, I mean, it's just all up to the defense or for either side to step up and do something. But this is a tight matchup. I mean, I don't know where to go from here, but I expect Georgia Southern to go in, win by 10 or 17 points, and I think that's how we should roll with that. So let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get prepared for the game, get some nice little snacks or whatever, chill out, and I'll watch the game from here. I'm not going to the game. I'm going to be going to the Falcons game, which I'll be doing a video on that tomorrow. So hopefully you guys will check that out. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.